Good morning, Cathedral. You are watching CHS TV News. Live from Studio 103, CHS TV News brings you the latest updates about your school. Stay connected by following us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and watch us on YouTube. This is CHS TV.
Good morning, Cathedral. I'm Camilla.
And I'm Sheridan with your morning announcements for Thursday, October 31st.
Let's start off today's show with a message from Miss Cannon.
Good morning, Cathedral, and a beautiful morning to each and every one of you. Let's forget about the rain. But listen, this first message is a very, very important one to all the grade 9 students out there. This coming Wednesday, so a week yesterday, this coming Wednesday, November 6th, is Take Our Kids to Work Day. And we still have quite a few of you students in grade 9 who have not returned your signed permission form from your parents. This is a great opportunity. This will be the only time in your high school career where you get to stay off of school for a whole day and go with either a family member or a friend to their place of work, to their place of business, where they work every day, get up in the morning, go to work, and come home in the evening. So you will get to experience that firsthand. So please make sure to get those forms, and maybe you have them in your locker, and you have to hand them in to your period 1 teacher. So please do so. We've had a lot of exciting stuff going on here at Cathedral. Last night, an incredible Halloween dance. Thank you to the Student Council for an awesome dance, great planning, and to each and every one of you, the students who came out, to the Student Council advisors, to Mr. Trabucco, Ms. Kusemba, to the teachers and staff who came out. We saw Ms. Craig, we saw Mrs. Buckley. Maybe there were other teachers there we just couldn't recognize because they were in costume. And of course to the VPs who were there. So thank you, a very successful Halloween adventure event for the evening. And do also want to thank the photographers. So all those awesome pictures that came out, and you're going to see some video footage as well. Very, very good. We also know that we're heading into playoff season for a number of our sports and teams. Today we have the boys volleyball in playoff action, and tomorrow we have girls basketball in playoff action. All of these teams, each of these teams could really help win their cause with support from you, the fans. So please do come out. You'll get more details on where all the games are and what time, so you can get out there and cheer Cathedral on. Also, you know that tomorrow is the quarterfinal in senior football, so you'll be getting more information about that, and our junior football team will play its final game of the regular season. I have Miss McCabe here right now, and Miss McCabe, let's have a few Halloween statements and jokes as well. Why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
I don't know, Mrs. Cannon. Why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
Apparently he didn't have the guts.
Oh!
And Miss McCabe, what kind of a watch does the witch use to tell time?
What kind of a watch does a witch use to tell the time, Mrs. Cannon? I don't know.
A witch watch. And just so that you don't get any more of those incredibly funny jokes, here's Ms. McCabe.
Thank you, Mrs. Cannon. And yes, it is a fantastic day today. How exciting that we have an amazing assembly for, dress your teacher up. I'm just dressed as myself normally because that's scary enough. And what I do want to tell you is that there is a big quarterfinal game that is happening tomorrow, and it is the senior football quarterfinal. Now, I go way back to that huge rivalry between Bishop Ryan and Cathedral. It is one of the greatest rivalries in Hamilton Wentworth Catholic District School Board sports. You want to get out there to the game. I recently just got off the phone with Mrs. Condello, who is the athletic convener, and she has assured me that Bishop Ryan is going to come up to St. Thomas More with 250 to 300 fans. That means there is room for 500 of our fans up at St. Thomas More tomorrow. So you may be asking, how do I get there? What do I do? Well, this is the story. You come tomorrow with a loonie. You come to your period 1 class. Your period 1 teacher is going to sell you a ticket, going to write your name on the envelope and write your name on the back of the ticket. You are going to be dismissed at 11:30 while everyone else is sitting in class, because it will be a regular timetable tomorrow. So at 11:30, you can go grab some lunch, hang out with your friends for a little bit, but the main thing is you're getting up to that game. And so you're going to find your own way up to the game, up on the Upper Paradise, which you can get downtown. If you have any questions, you can ask any student council members about how to get there. So you're going to need that bus fare to get back and forth to the game on your own, and our expectation is that you're out there in full force. So don't forget, tomorrow, period 1 tickets will be sold. Let's say that you're a grade 12 student and you have a spare. You just go to the main office, buy your ticket, no problems, okay? So only for students on period 1 spare. On another note, I just want to wish both teams very well today in the boys volleyball championships. I am really very, very excited about both teams. At 2:30, we're at CHSTV. That's a big shout out to our French immersion program. CHSTV. And we will be annihilating the Jags. They're going down. And then at 4 o'clock, the junior Gales will be heading to St. Thomas More to put down the Knights. That's what we're saying. So have a, as Mrs. Cannon said, I love that, I'm using it all day, have a beautiful day, and back to the anchors.
Thanks, Miss. Attention to all Specialist High Skills major students. Program verification cards have been distributed to you by your Period 1 teachers. Please return the perforated portion to the guidance office, indicating whether or not you have first aid and CPR training. This is an important part of your certification process, and a training session is being organized. If you have any questions, please see Mr. Ciapana or Mr. Felice in the guidance office.
Do you have a resume that needs fixing? Do you need help writing one? Are you just thinking about getting a part-time job or know someone who needs a full-time one? If so, the CHS Works program can help. Due to the large turnout last Friday, CHS Works will meet again tomorrow after school in the library. See Mr. Zarzer to start your job hunt.
Grade 9s, don't forget that next Wednesday is Take Your Kids to Work Day. In order to participate, you must hand in your forms to your Period 1 teacher. If you do not, you are expected to be in your regularly scheduled classes next Wednesday. If you have any questions, please see your guidance counselor, Mr. Nordoff.
On Friday, November 8th, we will be holding our annual $1 Civies Day for the United Way. All proceeds will go directly to the United Way. The United Way supports many programs in our community which directly impacts all of us. The CYO, Kiwanis Club, and the Children's Aid Society are just a few of the local organizations that are supported. Please start saving your loonies today and be sure to bring them into your Period 1 teacher on Friday, November 8th. Donations of more than $1 will be accepted and appreciated. Remember, only students who contribute will be permitted to dress in civies.
This is a reminder to all Culture of Life members involved in the Why I'm Glad I Was Born video project to meet with Miss Craig on their lunch today in room 305 or 301 to finalize their contest entry. And there will be a Super Scary Astronomy Club meeting today after school at 310 in room 308. Starburst and rockets will be in the air, and zombie planets and our killer sun will be the topic of the day. All are welcome to attend.
Members of the boys' baseball team are reminded of their team photo that is being taken today right after school. Dress in your full uniform and meet in the gym. Thanks from Mr. Bellavia. And this is a reminder to the midget and junior girls basketball teams to please pick up their permission forms for Sunday at the main office today after school. They are to be signed and returned by tomorrow. Thanks from Coach Jordan and Coach Samanda.
As today is Halloween, some of you may be going out to trick-or-treat, or you may be accompanying younger children as they trick-or-treat. Please be aware of your surroundings at all times. Use extra caution when crossing the street. Only eat any treats once you have gone home and a closer look at the treats can be made. More safety tips from the Hamilton Police Service are posted on the scrolling announcements. If you are participating in the collecting food and household items for Halloween for Hunger with Mr. McNorgan, please follow his instructions, always be respectful when approaching homes, and most of all, have fun. We hope that it is an enjoyable evening for all.
We are on a special timetable for our annual Dress Up the Teacher Assembly. Those classes involved will be called down to the forum shortly. Last night, we celebrated our Halloween dance. Let's take a quick look at some of the fun we had last night at this sold-out event.
And those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral.
We'll see you at the assembly and have a great Halloween, ghouls.